We're here at Nokia Center where University of MMA just finished. I'm David Kano. I'm joined here with one of the trainers and one of the legends of MMA, but Mr. Bas Rutten.
Wapo, legends that mean I'm old, right? 48. This is like, I'm getting too old for this.
Now, we've been here the whole night. We watched, you had 5 fighters go in the cage, come out, some wins, some losses, and I see you coaching them, cheering them on, and I don't know, I was watching you and I was thinking, well, I wonder what you think inside. Like, you can't be in there with your fighter you're telling them what to do, but you can't be there. How does that feel?
It's the worst. It's really the worst because I know that everything is about relaxation. If they're calm, they can fight like you fight in the gym. And once you can fight like you do in the gym, then it's very hard to beat something like that. But that's the trick with fighting. That's what I always tell people. You know, there's these guys, they call them the dojo fighters. They're really good in the dojo, but they can't perform under pressure. You know, they fold. And that's the trick in fighting. Once you can bring that same game that you have in the dojo to the fight, you're going to be okay. You're going to be in fight. And see them lose while you know they train so hard. It's hard. You know, it's like when somebody drives really fast and you're sitting next to, he's driving and you're sitting shotgun. You know, you want to be the guy behind the wheel because then you're in control. But once you sit there, you're not in control. You know, it is what it is. When an accident happens, there's nothing you can do. And that's
especially when you see them in the gym and you know what they can do, and they get in the cage and they're not performing to what you've seen them do.
That's, you know, but that's the name of the game. That's why we're here with the amateur, and you know, I'm the head of on the board of Camo, and that's why we came up with this organization, to make sure that these guys, before they turn pro, they have a bunch of fights underneath until they feel nice and calm and relaxed, and that's the moment they're going to step to the pros. And I think it's a real good organization because now you get tested. You know, in the early days, there's still other states don't have an organization like Camo. Guys are freaking roids, and I go like, what? Really, amateur? I mean, if you're an amateur and you start using roids, I think, you know, you're already lost. You might as well not stop fighting right away because then you're already a loser because you're not confident about yourself. That's why I'm so against steroids and PEDs in mixed martial arts. That's not about that. It's about the guy with the heart, the guy with the best technique and the best stamina. And you don't need it. I didn't need it. And I fought guys who did, and I know who did, you know, and you can see when you fight them, they're all blown up. Well, you know, they're doing it. But I knew that I didn't, and I wouldn't have run out of gas. Nobody can ever say I run out of gas. That's the #1 priority as a fighter that you have to make. You know, it's your job. Running out of gas is an unacceptable thing. You know, like tonight, Jens, when he lost, that's a hard thing to see because this guy's 41 years old, first of all, started training when he was 38, only trained 3 years, and I think he fought already like 8 or 9 fights, only lost 3, so he's doing good. But this guy trains so hard, he can go the full 3 rounds, full blast, you know, and then make him a little mistake, was a little hesitant, and he got hit. And he never recovered from that, and that hurts, you know, because then you go like, fuck, this guy's such a hard trainer, puts everything he has in it, and then he loses like this. That's sad.
There's been some controversy this week. I wrote an article on Nate Diaz. He was suspended and fined $20,000, and Dana White said he may be cut for a term. Are you familiar with this?
Yeah, I heard that. It's fun when, you know, Dana say that he was effing stupid to use it, but then he used that in a sentence, and I go like, okay, you know, don't be. I think from a fighter taking money, but I get it, warnings, you know, and I'm totally behind it. They have to behave, you know, but the first time, well, less, you know, more people have been done it in the past. So he said, okay, penalty, this is the risk. Now he made an example out of it. Now fighters going to watch, because once you hurt him at the money, you know, that's what they fight for. You know, and they suddenly take away $20,000, that's a lot of money. You know, it's the same what happened with Pat Healy. You go $135,000. I say, okay, make it a no contest. Don't take the money away. He still did what he did. It's not like, do I think that marijuana it shouldn't be on the list? No, everybody knows it shouldn't be on the list. It makes no sense. But it is on the list. So, you know you're going to be tested. He made a really dumb mistake by doing that. You know, and now he pays the price. I mean, I don't think I could sleep for a week. $135,000. That's a lot of money.
130.
Yeah, plus the 5,000 win bonus, right? They took away too.
So if someone wanted to train at your gym, where can they find a website?
EliteMMAGym.com. That's where you go. It's a Westlake Village, really nice facility. We moved there 2.5 years ago. Really 8,500 square feet. We got saunas. It's a very, very nice place. We've got a great group of guys, as you can see. Tonight we have a lot of people in the audience. It's a tight-knit family.
One last question. UFC 160. Who do you see, Kane or Bigfoot Silva, and then Mark Hunt and JDS?
Yeah, that's a hard one. If Kane fights like Kane and he doesn't get hit, then he'll get Bigfoot. He's got to overwhelm him, complete domination like he did with Junior Dos Santos. I thought actually the first time when Kane fought Junior Dos Santos that Kane was also going to win, but with the same game plan. That's what I've been saying. And then Mark Hunt and Junior, but that's a hard one because Mark Hunt, he's a K1 champion. And K1 guys are really good. I actually don't know if he actually won the whole tournament one time. I don't think even.
But he did. I think
he did one time. Yeah. Okay. Well, he is a guy who's very hard to knock out. There's Samoans guys. I got friends of Samoans. I mean, I wouldn't. The guy's 64 years old, my friend. I wouldn't fight the guy. they're animals. They're naturally big. They got thick skull. Yeah. No,
you're half or small.
So you got half. Yeah.
You're half small.
Yeah, we got guys like Little Leo. They call him. He's like 285. We go, that's Little Leo, really, dude. So, but those, that's it. Can he keep hitting? I think for a fighter, when you hit somebody with everything you got, a Junior is a really technical fighter who hits really hard. But if he hits him a few times clean and he can't knock him out, it does something to a fighter. It goes like, whoa. I just give him everything I had, and it'll take a little bit away. And then once they start calling the bluff and going over it, he could be in trouble. But then again, if he uses his reach and he's just beat Junior, he should be able to pull this one off. But don't let him come close, dude, because, you saw what happens. He breaks the jaw.
But I think JDS's jiu-jitsu is better, wrestling is better. I don't think JDS will, even though he's the best boxer that we're saying in mixed martial arts, I don't see him going to the Met. Do you?
No, the thing is because the Hunt is smaller than he is, so he has to go shoot way lower than the other way around. For a shorter guy, it's easier to take a tall guy down than the other way around, so because Hunt, he only has to do this, and he's got the underhooks. He doesn't have to go low. Now, if you're a tall guy, they shoot, you have to really go low in order to stop that takedown. So it's going to be hard to take him down. Although, Junior might surprise him. If you're a guy like Junior Dos Santos, what you should do is right away shoot. And even if you don't get him down, you're inside his head. Now it's going to be a shot, or it's going to be a strike, and the second time you hit. And you get inside his head, and then hopefully you can start working on that and take him to the ground. And striking with him, I don't think it will be a smart thing to do. Keep him on the outside. That's the one thing I would say as his coach, do not let this guy at the inside, because then you're going to get knocked out.
Well, there you have it. I told Bas this would be a 3 to 5 minute interview, which it turned into a 30-minute interview. We appreciate it so much, Bas. Thank you. Don't take my job. You have your own job on Inside.
I got my own job on Inside.
And you're going to come on the show sometime?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. We're totally cool with that. Yeah. Promote our show. That's awesome.
Thanks, Bas. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Take care.